today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the...
All right, here we go. Sneak bowl, sneaking off, playing video games while you should be at work. You feel me?
At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery, and nothing doing. He's immediately
One for Roquan. Roquan looking nice with them icies, the icy whites, the Izzle Wizzles. You know what I'm talking about.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front. Thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. He'll be
Two. Yeah, they should give me a 2 times for that. I hit that nigga twice with the use of stick.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Allen gonna throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
That would have sucked if he missed that. I mean, for more reasons than one.
Ran to it and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
This will be fielded at the 17.
I should have definitely did a better return job than I did right there. But hey. I'm not here to throw no shade. Come on, man. Hold a block, baby.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the yard.
The ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Yeah, roll into the first down, like y'all be doing me.
The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week, comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to
Bro.
We cannot let him do that to us.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind
All
up
right.
losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete.
That was a great snag, Duvernay. What's poppin', boy? I thought that was for sure a pick. Came the ball? Let's get you on the big screen then. I mean, yeah, he bit in, so I saw he had him. He had him a little beat. I didn't know if he was gonna launch that bitch or what, but that's a tight spiral. They just gave it to him because he definitely bit. He bit on that hole. Line back up. Where you going? Damn it.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster is complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Solid little touch and go.
How about the start throwing the football?
Appreciate y'all.
On this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
A gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside or inside linebacker.
End of the quarter. Somebody gotta.
Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Here's Jacobs from the gun. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And that's going to bring up the fourth down.
All right. Had me running, huh?
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays.
Bitch. Tell them get off me, don't touch me.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, so they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Get out this over G. Get into my 3-3-5 odd baby situation, baby mans.
Start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King.
It's a nice snag. It was a good snag for him to just be sitting there. He ain't done shit all season. He was just sitting there waiting on it. Say, come here. Come to me.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Juju Smith
Took away his lane. Not a bad. Not a bad. Not a bad call for them.
Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver
Y'all boys in cover 2 again? All right, let's race.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Secure the ball, baby. Secure the ball, secure the bag.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
This ain't gonna be open.
They will run out of the gun with
Ooh,
James.
nice little lane.
Get this one past the 30 to the
I'll take that.
25-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them can...
Did the safety step up for that? I think he did. Yeah, he did. But why though? Oh, because that one was blitzing.
That could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
21-yard line.
And he's got it. And he is into the end zone.
Patterson, hurt.
New Orleans.
Who hurt you?
Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the
Shanked
Saints
it.
add on to their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Oh, sugar, sugar. Oh, sugar, sugar. Oh, give me that peace of mind. Whoa, sugar, sugar. Whoa, sugar, sugar. Whoa, give me that peace of mind. All right, so they hurt my center.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And they get him down. Not before he takes it.
Yeah, I need to work on that. It's only worked before once.
For 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Nigga, you.
And when you have that much time, you've got
Doing the Humpty Hump.
open or get rid of it, because with that amount of time to throw the ball, that means the offensive line's done a really nice job.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this about the...
It's a good stop.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the...
Yeah, do your shit, whatever you call that, my boy.
Situational football, let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys are
Ooh, let that
Of
hook.
course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Y'all say y'all don't want to let me score.
I don't think you could have walked down and
Bitch ass niggas.
where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from
Oh, you can't hold me.
they need some cushion.
You
Let's
cannot
see
hold
what
me,
they do
boy.
on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's got his guys.
I tried to dive, and they wouldn't give it to me. I guess I'd be pushing that bitch too low, too late.
He'll be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the gun, Allen. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Fumble-rooski. Fumble-rooski. All right, we're down to the 20. We made it to the 24.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to get 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught by the tight end Ertz. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
So basically, they said that I'm not going to be able to make that pass.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's incomplete.
Well, good job playing defense, buddy. Buddy, boy. Buddy, good job playing the defense, buddy. You play good defense, buddy boy.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Damn.
Stopped up behind the line. Second straight play.
So everybody just gonna get hurt?
Defense a little bit. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
We use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
And they run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
Let's race, buddy. Let us race, buddy.
2nd and 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, that's a good little. He put his hand in there at the very last minute to try to fuck up my shit.
Flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that'll set them back 5. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down.
Boys is tired, man.
Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Come on, give me that.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. In his own end zone, it's Allen. And he is was not going to get away.
Nice. Give me that safety, baby. Never had one.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Fielded just inside the 20.
Well, y'all barely got the rest.
The rest of this offense heading back out there. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
New Orleans.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
The
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 14.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Duvernay. 4 yards on
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's
All right, well, somebody would get blocked. That somebody is the person on the end. If he got blocked, that would be super tight.
now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Saints on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Saints on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Makes the score 6-14.
Throw it in rotation. Throw the ass in rotation, or throw the football in rotation because, you know, it's football. You got to get the ball out. Throw it in rotation. Wait, did that stat say no touchdowns for Juju? Oh, he has 1. I mean, I ain't really lighting up the scoreboard today.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one...
Intended for David Montgomery. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be up.
What the fuck is going on?
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Throwing is Allen on third. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
1st and 10 at the
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw over the middle taken in. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Oh, it was there for you, buddy.
And this is going to be another first.
Who was that?
Down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Who was that? I just want to see who that was that was sleeping on that ball that zipped right by his face. Oh, that was probably the DT that I had. Yeah, I had Big Boy in motion. He just looking at that hoe like, oh my God. Oh my word. Why I never.
Now Allen again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 more yards.
And again, it's Allen. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit.
Yeah, good for you guys.
Here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now Allen. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Why am I passing the ball?
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
The score, Saints 22, Bears 11.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
Y'all didn't want the ball? Well, put your hands up. Put your hands down. Y'all didn't want the ball. Came to clown.
6 seconds remain.
All of y'all.
Maybe 2 more plays. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Desmond King picks it.
stats up at the end for no reason. I gotta go back to work, y'all, so bye.